Your Honor, one more individual from WPL is in the process of trying to log on.
Okay. Yeah, we're still waiting for Chang, and yeah, I guess that's it for now. But we still have a couple minutes, so that's fine. So there's always that awkward moment. We want to start it at the start time, but we're all here, or most of us are here. But you'll probably see, for people who are familiar with the cases here, our cases, it's going to be slightly different than our formal contested case process. Actually, probably what people are mostly used to being a municipal utility and people who have been with the commission prior experience. So we're going to handle it sort of like a muni case because there's no adverse parties to this situation here, and um, we can just handle this fairly quickly, I think. So Katie Marquette, is that a P&L
Yes.
person? Okay. Are we expecting Andy to join us?
No, Your Honor.
No? Okay. All right. So we don't have Chang yet, but it is time to start. So I think that's good. All the connections are going, and we have enough people here to get going. So let's get started. This is docket 5BS 284, the joint application of Wisconsin Power and Light Company and the City of Wisconsin Dells. It's for the fourth transfer agreement and exchanging some distribution facilities and transferring some customers. So I don't know if there's a short title for that, but I tried to shorten it up a little bit. My name is Michael Newmark, the Administrative Law Judge for the PSC. We're here on Zoom with the parties and commission staff in attendance. There may be a member of the public in attendance, and we'll try to sort that out when we get to it. But we've made the connection available to members of the public through our notice of hearing, and we are taking public comment. We'll do that at the end of the hearing if someone does wish to comment. And we're also receiving public comments in writing. And those are due July 21st. They can be filed on the commission's website and posted and or mailed to us by U.S. mail. So hang on just a second. I got some people coming in here. All right, so what we're doing here today is creating the record in the case. That'll be the documents we identify and verify under oath as exhibits, as well as comments we receive from the utility, commission staff, and members of the public who join us before we adjourn. There are no comments on file yet, but like I mentioned, we're set to receive those until the end of the day, Monday, July 21st. We need to actually have them in hand for us to meet that deadline. So we do it the record. I think in this case we are. So I guess I'm a little confused. Maybe we can get some clarity. Actually, before we get started, it's kind of a hybrid here. We usually don't take appearances in a muni case, but let's do that since we do have attorneys present and we want to make sure they get to say something here. So why don't we have appearances first from the applicant?
Appearing for Wisconsin Power and Light Company, Zach Ramirez.
Okay,
And then would you also like me to introduce the other WPL staff?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
We'll take them. We'll call them if to verify the documents. That's okay. How about Wisconsin Dells? Just unmute and tell us who's appearing on behalf of Wisconsin Dells.
So this is Chris Tallickson with the Wisconsin Dells Public Works Electric Utility.
All right, great, thanks. And commission staff?
Stephanie Bedford, Assistant General Counsel, appearing on behalf of the Public Service Commission of Wisconsin.
Okay, great, thanks. Yeah, so we have our appearances. So what we normally do in these, so let me ask, maybe I need to ask commission staff this before I give the spiel. The decision maker in the case, I thought that kind of varied as we were going through the process. So I do have an email that I received from staff, and it did indicate that the decision maker at this, what it's telling me is the division administrator for DARA is the decision maker. Is that true, or did we change to the commission? Whoever knows, just unmute and let me know.
Hey, Mike,
Yeah, go ahead,
Judge
Kathleen.
Newmark, sorry.
All right.
I believe this is a commission decision. We're issuing a memo for comment.
Okay, perfect. All
Yes.
right.
And I can confirm that's correct. Kathleen was just a little faster unmuting her audio.
Mhm. Okay, so the process is going to be a memo after this as well. Okay, I didn't realize that. All right, so that's fine. So I suppose, well, let me just say, so I guess we'll have we'll check in the documents, the exhibits, we'll get those verified, we'll take any comments. Those will be part of the record. We don't have a transcriptionist here because this is a pretty simple case. And the transcriptionist, to be honest with you, has been extremely busy lately, so I wanted to give her a break. So we are gonna use the recording as the official transcript. Unless this, has to go to court, we'll get it transcribed, but I don't expect that to happen. So that recording will be on our YouTube channel for hearings, PSC hearings YouTube channel. And the documentation and the recording will be part of the record, as well as, I suppose, as what I understand now, we'll have a commission memo, and then that'll go out for comments. So then the comments to the memo will be part of the record as well. So that's all we probably need to say about that. So we'll just move on with getting the documents verified. I do have a list of documents that commission staff provided. I'm just to display that on the screen share. Pretty simple. It's just the application, data request response by the applicants, and then the commission staff. Oh, data request. Okay. Probably actually don't. So that's simply the request.
Your Honor, I believe that document contains both the request and the applicant's response.
Okay. So we have the response document. So is it a duplicate of this? So the response document is
Yep. So the first document, the one that's reference number 537523 is the actual data request from staff.
okay.
And
And-
then 540516 is the document submitted by the applicant that contains both the request and the applicant's response.
Okay, I see. All right. So as a general rule, we don't need the request if the response contains the questions and the answers. So we probably don't need to have the data request itself offered separately. So just so you know that. So I didn't realize that's what was going on here. So really it's just the utility that needs to verify documents at this point. And then we can take comments from staff if they have any. So why don't we have the applicants then proceed with verifying the application. And it's kind of quirky, but I guess we'll have both applicants verify the application. So let's start with Wisconsin Power and Light and have them verify on their end.
Okay, Wisconsin Power and Light Company calls Katie Markart.
Okay, I see you there. I just need to unmute. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, great. And I'll tender you to your attorney. Go ahead.
Could you please state, I guess, Your Honor, with the recording being then the record, do you want us to do the typical state for the record type of affirmation? Or I have never been on one where we use the video as the transcript before.
Okay, yeah, usually I just have them state their name under oath,
Okay.
and then you can just ask the verification question.
Okay. And then are you doing the oath, administering the oath then as per usual?
Yeah, we did that.
Okay. Okay. All right. So then, I guess as far as the information, with regard to the information provided by Wisconsin Power and Light Company regarding the proposed transfer, to the best of your knowledge, is the information provided true and correct?
Correct, yes.
And with regard to the information provided in response by WPL in response to the data request submitted by Wisconsin Public Service Commission staff, is the information provided true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Your Honor, is that what you had in mind?
Yeah, I would just ask, just have the witness state her name for the record too.
Okay. Could you please state your name for the
Sorry.
record?
Katie Marquardt.
Okay, and just what's your position at Power and Light?
I am now the wholesale specialist. I was a key account manager, with that title changed to wholesale specialist.
Okay, perfect. That's all I need. And then if they have anything else they want to add, they can make a comment, speak a comment now. So if you
I
want to
believe we
add
do
to
have
something.
a comment prepared.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I believe that WPL does have a comment prepared, so I'd turn it
Okay.
over to Ms. Marquardt.
Okay, yeah.
Wonderful. All right. So good morning, Judge Newmark, community members and stakeholders. As I had stated, my name is Katie Marquardt. I'm the wholesale services specialist at Wisconsin Power and Light. I appreciate the opportunity to speak today on behalf of WPL and the city regarding our joint application for approval of the fourth transfer agreement. This application continues the long-standing and cooperative relationship between WPL and the city. Since the establishment of our master territorial agreement in 2012, both parties have worked diligently to deliver electric service that is efficient, reliable, and avoids unnecessary duplication of infrastructures. This transfer supports the city's infrastructure planning, including the River Road reconstruction project, and ensures that customers in the affected area are served by the utility best positioned to meet their needs. The customers to be transferred have been notified and provided with a comparison of electric rates. The data shows that customers stand to benefit from lower average monthly bills under the Wisconsin Dells Municipal Electric Utility. The transfer would also benefit WPL and Wisconsin Dells electric customers generally in that it, in that it would serve the transferred customers at the lowest cost, which lowers electric bills for both utilities. WPL and the city are committed to a smooth and transparent transition process. We will coordinate to minimize service disruptions and communicate clearly with the affected customers. In conclusion, the transfer is in the public interest. We respectfully request the Commission's approval of the fourth transfer agreement, the sale of the associated facilities, and the transfer of the designated customer services. Thank you for your time and consideration.
All right, thank you very much. Anything else from Wisconsin Power and Light?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so let's call Wisconsin Dells. Is that Chris Tolfson?
Chris Tollickson.
Okay, I don't see you yet. That could just be my screen. Oh, there you are. Okay, so did you join us?
I
Okay.
adjusted the camera.
Oh,
on your
you switched
initial
things
request.
around. Okay, perfect.
It took me a minute to figure out how to do it.
No worries. All right, so I'm going to swear you in. Raise your right hand. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Okay, give us your name and title, please.
Chris Tollickson, Director of Public Works, which oversees the municipal electric utility.
Okay, great. And I have on the screen the documents the utility filed in the case. Can you see the screen share?
Yes.
All right, so for documents 1 and 2, are you familiar with those?
Yes.
And with respect to the information that Wisconsin Dells provided for those documents, are they complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any comments you'd like to add?
No, again, this, except for this is a example of the cooperation between the city and Alliant, and I think Katie did a really good job of summarizing everything, so I have nothing else.
All right. Well, knowing the history, cooperation sounds great to me, so I appreciate that. So that's all we have for the applicants, and for commission staff, like I said, we don't need to verify that data request since the response does include the questions. Does commission staff have any comment they'd like to make? We want to call anyone for that purpose?
Yes, Your Honor. We would like to call Cheng Wu to make a statement.
Okay, great. I see you there. I swear you in, raise your right hand. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
I do.
All right. Go ahead, Attorney Bedford.
Commission calls Cheng Wu to the stand. We already did that. Please state your name to the record.
My name is Chang Wu.
And what is your position at the Public Service Commission of Wisconsin?
I'm employed by the Public Service Commission as an engineer supervisor in the Division of Energy Regulation and Analysis.
And how are you involved in this docket?
I supervise some of the staff that were involved in reviewing the application.
And do you have a statement to offer for the record on this docket right now?
Yes, while staff has no position on the outcome of the proceeding, it believes that the current application is consistent with the Master Service Territory Agreement approved by the Commission. And Commission staff, in staff's review of the application, staff reviewed the impacts to the affected customers' rates as described in the application and didn't identify any concerns. The application indicates that the affected customers' rates would ultimately decrease.
Thank you. Does that complete your statement?
Yes.
All right, sounds good. Anything else from staff?
Your Honor, we don't have any other staff.
Okay, great. So I'm looking at our participant list. It doesn't appear like there's anyone here that's not connected with staff or a party. There is a phone number ending in 877. So if you are a member of the public and wish to comment in this case, you need to unmute by pushing *6. However, I'll note that this call has been coming through on just about every hearing for the past week. So maybe you just like to hear commission hearings, so I appreciate your interest. So I'm not sure if you want to comment on a particular case or not, but I do recognize that you have connected to several recently. So with that, I don't think we have anything else to address. We will continue to take public comments in writing up until Monday, the 21st. That can be filed with us by U.S. mail or by our link on the website. Otherwise, we'll have the recording and the documents available to the commission. And I'll just say one more time, we have that memo that'll go out for comment, and the comments that come back. All of that will be part of the record for the commission to make its decision. All right. Well, anything else we need to address before we adjourn?
No, Your Honor, not to my knowledge.
Okay, thanks. All right. Well, take care, everyone. We're adjourned.